Today was Independence Day in Uganda, 60th Independence Day celebrations. President Dr. William Ruto has called on the East African community and of course says it will only achieve its potential if it eliminates restrictions at the borders inhibiting free trade and movement of citizens. President Ruto said a borderless EAC will allow people, goods and services to move across the region unhindered, creating opportunities, wealth and prosperity. The president said East African community should lead the way towards the realization of the African Continental Free Trade Area, what is called AfCFTA, and he was speaking in Kololo, Uganda.
President Ruto, who spoke at Kololo ceremonial grounds in Kampala, Uganda during the 60th Independence Day celebrations, said the East African Community EAC will only achieve its potential if it eliminates restrictions at the borders inhibiting free trade and movement of citizens.
It is our place as leaders and as citizens of the East Africa region for us to work together so that we can transform our borders, which today stand out as barriers, and convert them to bridges so that goods, services and people can move across this East Africa without any impediments.
President Ruto asked President Yoweri Museveni to take charge and lead the region in ensuring EAC becomes a borderless community.
I am looking forward, Your Excellency, Mr. President, to you leading us in this region so that we can truly build prosperity and harness opportunity in our region for the mutual benefit of the 300 million people in EAC and the 1.2 billion people in the African continent.
The head of state announced that he had directed the Kenyan Trade Cabinet Secretary to work with his Ugandan counterpart in facilitating Uganda to join Kenya in the cohort of 8 African countries that have opted to trade together under the guided trade initiative of the African Continental Free Trade Area Agreement.
We can formulate and sign into the guided trade agreement that will facilitate the Africa Continental Free Trade Area to begin to become a reality, and so that we can harness the opportunities for investment, for trade, and for people to work together in our region.
President Ruto asked members of the business community to take advantage of the protocols and platforms of the EAC and the African Continental Free Trade Area Agreement to do business across the region.
There is absolutely no reason why food cannot be available in our region. If there is food in Uganda, it should find its way to Kenya. If there is opportunity in Kenya, Ugandans should be able to access that opportunity.
President Ruto encouraged the EAC to venture into joint projects, especially in sectors where member states have an abundance of raw materials but lack the processing manpower. He cited clinker, fertilizer and steel as examples of EAC's imports of items whose raw materials are readily available in the region. Beatrice Getonyang-Etich, Sunday Express.